What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Mike Lowry Trading Academy. So today, for the day, we took one win and one loss. We're gonna break them down. All right. So the let's start with the loss first. All right. The loss is gonna be on Spy. So it happened in the morning. I guess Robinhood had difficulties or something this morning. I had a bunch of people texting me like I was Robinhood support. I don't know, man. If your brokerage is tweaking, your brokerage is tweaking. Sometimes my brokerage messes up too. I mean, I use Robinhood, TD, Vanguard. So, I guess I just switched. Like my Robinhood wasn't working either, so I just switched to my TD account to day trade. So Spy, right? We were coming up to the supply zone. So when I say supply, it's just a sell zone, right? Demand is a buy zone. So like this would be your demand zone, all right? And then this would be like quick little supply zone. So, and you can see that's where we bounce and that's where we reject, right? So that's all I mean by supply and demand. And then anything could happen right here. I mean, can it look like a little flag maybe? More like an ascending triangle, I would say. Um, but it's not pretty, right? I mean, it's not something that I want to stay in. Um, I was in I was in puts, right? But in my opinion, it looks kind of something like this. It looks kind of like that, right? So therefore, I'm not gonna touch it. So, anyways, we'll see. We were in puts here because of this supply zone, right? Sorry, I lost train of thought for a second. So, entered puts here and then stopped out. So that's not. I mean, I think I lost like $80 on it. Nothing crazy. We already ate on meta, so I go light, and then it could fall through and come straight back down. We I don't know. We're at all time highs. I'm not messing with it. I mean, literally, when in doubt, if you get a bad feeling, get out. Right? Save your capital. That's I saved my capital. Right? I don't want to give back any more of my gains. $80 is enough. Right? I'm a Jew. $80 is $80. That's a tank of gas. So just be mindful of your position size, and if it doesn't play out, there's no shame in just selling. And if it does play out after you sell, it's all right. Like you didn't like it, so I'd rather listen to myself and respect my rules than break my rules and the trade play out. That's not that's gambling. That's like all right, 20 on red, you know. All right, so check this out. Okay, meta was gorgeous, right? Pre-market, we were just dropping, so I was waiting. I actually wanted puts. I was hoping we were gonna open around here and then wick up so I could catch this downside move. I was targeting 696 or 691 for a minute. So we missed that whole trade, right? But instead of having FOMO and trying to add in it and catch the downside, we wait to see what happens. All right, we broke the first level. Okay. Now we're on our second level. All right, super oversold. I mean, dude, like, say what? So then we get this nice bounce right here. I mean, that's gorgeous. That is a gorgeous order block, right? So then on the 2 minute, we see like, oh, that's good. That's good. Is that a change of character right there? Is that what that was? I think so. So that bullish engulfing, right? I mean, almost, yeah. It came up, and we enter here. So this becomes entry. Boom. This becomes stop loss. Now that is kind of a big. I mean, that's a big stop. That's like a $3-4 stop. So I'll just go entry for 694. Stop loss 693. Right. That's how tight. That's how tight it's got to be because otherwise it's a $4 risk. I mean, to a $10 reward. But yeah, that was a good trade though. So this is exactly what we took in the morning, entered here, and then we took profits right here. So that was literally almost the high of the day, right? It just broke, and I don't care what it does because that was phenomenal. I just want to circle back real quick to point out the fact about the time I was making this video. You remember what I told you? What does it look like? Come on, boop. Come on. I literally just explained it to y'all. That's crazy, right? It's crazy. So that is exactly why I took my little loss because this would have just been a whole dollar move, and people are probably still holding like, oh, come back, let me break even. Oh, come on, Lord, I'll never hold again. I'll stop being greedy. I don't know how many times you're gonna pray. The Lord listens, but He's not gonna just give you money. He's gonna. This is your test. Don't be greedy. All right, don't be greedy. You got to realize when it's a bad trade and cut your loss, because otherwise you sit there and you mourn over it and it ruins your whole day. But anyways, it's your boy Mike Lowy, so make sure you lock in, tap in, like, comment, subscribe, ask questions. I love what I genuinely love what I do. So reach out, join the Discord. Everything's free. It's all free. Questions, ask them in the stock chat. Come on, open arms, baby. Let's go.